Next second, leave the house. Ew.
Monday morning, he was in hospital.
I look at him as a father figure, literally.
What do you see Dave as now?
Must say son, right? I think sometimes when I have to tell him like some things to do around the house, I don't feel a bit like a father, you know? I can imagine.
I've been living away with my parents, with Uncle Clifford, for the past 1.5 years.
From what I know from his social worker, Dave comes from a very turbulent family background. He moved from children's home to children's home in his younger years.
I got discharged from boys' home and I got kicked out from my stepfather and my real mom. He told me, okay, I want you to pack all your items, get out of the house. I literally just took my school bag and just get out because that's the only thing that belongs to me. I tried living with my dad, but he had financial problems. I reached out to my social worker for help and he suggested that I would stay with someone else.
I've been living alone by myself ever since my marriage ended, and I felt like the house was quite empty. I thought I think it would be nice to open up the space to maybe bless somebody. I was once a volunteer tutoring this youth in crisis, and I think she was staying with a host couple as well. So when the chance came up to host Dave, I jumped at it. I met Dave, I met his social worker, I met Dave's father too, and mainly to also get the consent from his father.
Hi!
Welcome! Come on in. Today is Tuesday. Yeah. Clothes are about dry, we're gonna keep them soon. This is the common laundry bin.
For the fridge, it's pretty simple, where my side is all here and his side is all on this side.
And then the top shelf up there, we've got cheese. Yeah, the things are always all shared. When we first started staying together, we did have some ground rules. We said open communication is one of them. I'm quite a light sleeper. So the first, actually that 3 months, that May, June, July period was really, really tough for me because I think at least 1 or 2 times a week, I'll get woken up about midnight or 1 a.m.
Suddenly got one knock on the door. Excuse me, young man. Very loud Faster. It's late already. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping already? Then he can hear the typing out.
So how do you deal with that?
Actually, it's a bit tough.
Yeah, it's actually really tough. I would like.
How you know?
Because I also can hear what.
I think also after a while, I think Dave realized that.
I bought a mouse pad, so every time I type, there won't be a banging sound on the table or whatever.
I was really thankful when Dave was staying here. His social worker kept in touch with him. His main role was to help bridge Dave's relationship with his father. My initial agreed period with him was 3 months. He would stay in my place on the weekdays, and on weekends he would go back to Dad's. I was thinking to myself, 3 months should pass very fast. So even if it's uncomfortable, not working out, right? 3 months later, okay, bye-bye. Thank you very much, right? But unfortunately, I think Dad also had his own struggles, own challenges. So we decided that, okay, let's give Dad another 3 more months because Dad was just going through a lot of stuff at that time. With the first extension, it was a bit of a shock. I was a bit disappointed, a bit upset. However, also, I reminded myself why I'm doing this. I've been blessed so much and I also want to bless him, right? And at that point in time, the inner voice in my head, what makes you think that after the 6 months, it's going to be good too? And then I realized that, okay, I think I have to think a bit longer term.
I have arrhythmia where my heart beats irregularly. I fainted outside 3 to 4 times.
The nurse calls me on. Dave is warded in hospital. Then I'll jump. Again? Why? What happened? And then at the back of my mind, yes, I know there's medical history and everything. It really is, to me, it's a lifestyle. If you come back home punctually, at the agreed time, 6, 7, go shower, go have a good rest. Would you faint? You wouldn't faint, what?
It's literally a father figure over here. The way he cares and everything, the action he gives and everything.
I wanted to introduce Dave to the youth drop-in program at the Youth Hub so that he can come by, make new friends, and basically a safe space for him to play and to get to know people.
Do you ever feel alone?
Yes, I do, I won't lie. Times where I feel most alone, right, is when I look at other people having fun with families. And then there'll be just me, just standing in one corner, just giving a fake smile to everyone. Think that everything's fine, but it's not. Inside my heart, I actually am crying. In the end of 2022, I plan to move out and rent a space to stay. I have to work, but I think I'll get used to it.
How are you both feeling about Dave eventually leaving?
For me, a little bit bittersweet.
You won't hear any more noisy sound that night.
Oh yeah. So that part, I am super looking forward to having good night's rest. Yeah, but otherwise, I think it's just having someone around the house. It's quite nice. I'm quite particular with the way things need to be placed around the house. But I've also learned that if I were to keep harping on him, it's not going to help our relationship.
I'm going to be living alone, which means to say I have to do things on my own already. So that's why it's going to be like, painful. But at the same time, you're still going to miss all the fun time as well. If Uncle Clifford didn't appear in my life, I'll still be stuck in family problem, argument, and I'll be sent back inside boys' home to stay over there. It teach me how to be an adult. Like every day, you must actually learn. When you have your own family, you must learn to do this properly, that properly. Learn how to manage my money, things like that.
So you think about future, are you scared?
100% I am. I haven't even done anything yet. How am I ready to be an adult?
Do you worry for him, Clifford?
Definitely lah. Worry definite, but I trust and I hope lah. The 1.5 years that we've spent together has given him some tips, some skills, right? To be able to plan for yourself, to make right and sound decisions lah. If one day I do get a text that, Uncle Clifford, I really need a place to stay again, but he just needs to crash for a night or even for a week, right? I'm definitely more than okay. If I've got someone else here and it's going to be long term, it might be a bit challenging, but I don't believe it cannot be worked out lah. And I know him, right? And if he really needs it, why not lah? He tries to give me relationship advice. He says I'm a lonely old man. I need to find a partner.
I'm not lying though, it's the truth. You'll be like telling me, I just met this girl who's good. I'm like, did you get a number? Who is she? How you know her? Can I go meet her? Everything.
It's tough.